How to be empathetic. Why do I want to bring this up? Because I used to think or believe that empathy was something you were born with. It was just a trait that if you had it, you had it, and if you didn't, well, you're just going to be a cold, disconnected soul. And it's not true. You can actually train yourself to be empathetic. And when you do, your world will open up. So, I want to discuss the difference between sympathetic and empathetic, and I want to give you a 4-step process to allow you to practice becoming more of an empathetic person. So, sympathetic. It's when you feel sorry for. You show pity and sorrow for someone else's hardships or experience. There are 2 natural ways we respond without even thinking that are ways in which we are sympathetic, thinking nothing of it. I think there's like 7 or 10 actual ways, but the main 2 is the dodger, the person who responds, oh, that sucks. And then they just go back to what they were doing, looking at their phone, or if something comes up, they're like, okay, gotta run. They dodge the situation. The other way is the positive pleaser. The person who's gonna think of something to kind of discredit what you're feeling unintentionally. Like, well, at least you have a loving marriage, or at least the cancer is curable. Both very reactive base. One you could say comes from a good space, the other, meh. But neither one of them are examples of you taking 1 second to actually put yourself in the other person's experience. So then we have empathetic. That's when you feel sorry with the person. You put yourself in their shoes. Ways to respond are, wow, I don't even know what to say right now. Or, I see you, and I'm going to hold space for this. When you're empathetic, you're not afraid to respond wrong because you're responding. You're not reacting. So the 4-step process and how you can be empathetic is listen and engage. Stay curious. Curious meaning, wow, how would I be feeling and interpreting this? How would this be impacting my life? What would I need in this moment? Stay connected. Read the body language. Be present. So if I'm furious, the last thing I'm likely going to want you to do is to make me slow down and try to give me a hug. But if I'm in an anxious, scared state, I may need you to just be like, what do you need me to do? I'm ready to get in action. So staying connected is understanding not necessarily how to react, but how to stay connected with that person and help them through that situation. And then the last thing is to let go of the fear of saying anything wrong, to not need to fix it or think of this perfect solution that's going to cure everything, but to just be willing to be in it and on the journey with that person in whatever situation they're in. And so why is this important? Because the more empathetic you are, the deeper your relationships will be. The deeper your relationship will be with yourself, because you'll be becoming more aware of how you internalize things and what your emotional experience is in uncomfortable times, but also with other people. When you are empathetic, it allows communication to be better, the connection to be deeper, the respect to be stronger, and it allows you to get better at experiencing your truth, your true essence of who you are and how you can show up. So again, the 4 ways to practice being empathetic. Listen and engage, stay curious, stay connected, and let go of saying the wrong thing, trying to fix it, or have a cure for it. Brene Brown says it perfectly when she says, "There is no response that will likely make any situation better." What makes a situation better is staying connected.